I wanted to show you guys this cool sling I've been testing out lately. It's the Mountainsmith Timber Sling. And it's doing some unique things that I think other slings can learn from. Let's take a closer look. Hey, welcome back to the channel. Slings, so many options out there to choose from. Everybody's got a sling, but choosing one can be tricky. So thank God there's YouTube reviewers sorting through everything, bringing you the goods. So there's definitely a sling bag that will fit your personal carry preferences. For me, it's constantly changing, but I'm a big dude and a bigger sling bag just fits my frame better. This one is on the big size. The dimensions, 19 by 11 by 8, 12 liters of capacity. It weighs 1.25 pounds. It's got YKK zippers and Woojin hardware. It's made from 640D Cordura, and there's no mention of any coatings on this fabric for water resistance, but I'd be pretty surprised if it's not there. Now let's get to the first unique thing about this bag. Look at this strap. Let me put it on and then let's look at the strap. It's hard to get a nice shot of this strap, but it's kind of this figure 8 sort of thing. And the padded part here, look how long this padded part is. It's very long. It's 23.5 inches. And the webbing, nylon webbing, is 16 inches. Now, for us big dudes, that matters a lot. And also, it's important for those people wearing jackets and coats. I mean, slings can be worn in the winter, am I right? And also, this long strap, it's comfortable. It's padded with air mesh, just enough air mesh. Second unique thing about the strap is it has 2 pockets on the strap. Lots of sling bags have a little pocket across the chest for a phone or sunglasses or Metro cards or whatever, but how many bags have 2 pockets on the strap? The first one is this meshy, pretty big. It'll hold a phone, no problem. Right now I got my action cam in there. Up here near the top is a zippered pocket. It's not huge, but it does have a little key clip. So it's a pretty good spot for your keys or maybe your AirPods, but just a nice little pocket up here at the top. So at least they're not wasting all this space. And that's where the wide spots are too, where the pockets are. You also notice, maybe you'll notice, you can move the strap to either side. You can pop it off, has a little gated hook here, pop it off and move it to the other side. So it's an ambidextrous sling. Can be worn over either shoulder. It seems like that was an important concept in the development of this bag because it shows up in some other areas too, which we'll get to. Well, for example, it's got a water bottle pocket. This water bottle pocket is pretty interesting. For me, carrying water is one of the main things I even want to carry with a sling. So slings with a water bottle pocket definitely catch my attention. This right now is holding my 32-ounce Nalgene, but it can be moved. It's got a little drawstring here to keep it tight. You can move it and put it on the other side. So the water bottle pocket is ambidextrous as well. Pretty clever little design concept right there. One thing I did notice is that this drawstring really needs a smaller top on your water bottle to cinch down on. For example, you can see how this water bottle does not have a smaller top section. If we try and put that in here and cinch it down, this is a little too, well, you can see it just slides right out. You also don't want too long of a water bottle. So I found that the Nalgene it's a perfect size for this particular water bottle pocket. It's also got two little compression straps here on the bottom. So of course, like, you know, cinch down your water bottle a little bit, but it's also useful for a variety of items. For me, I'm thinking like an extra jacket. Let me go ahead and take the water bottle out so this thing will stand up a little bit. Because with the water bottle, it doesn't stand up on its own. It's hard to stand up on a circular bottom, but otherwise it stands up just fine. So that's a nice little plus. On the side, right here, is a little lash point, and then it's got this little flap right there. And from the pictures on the website, that seems to be for like storing some scissors or a clamp for usage when fishing. Because this bag is designed for fly fishermen. So I'm not a fly fisherman, so I don't really know that much about it and why certain things would be useful. But the website clearly shows it for fly fishing, but it has a lot of cool features and I liked it, so I thought, well, it'll work for me too. Moving around to the front, we have a large hook and loop panel section, as well as a smaller hook and loop strip across the front here. This is, I think, MOLLE compatible. You can get a good look at that. I think that's MOLLE compatible. But the pictures show, of course, like, you know, a fly fishing setup. I don't know how that works, but I'm sure you can use your imagination to find something to attach here. I've got a James brand carabiner clipped on there. Really awesome carabiner. I did a short about this one, and it's a pretty well performing short on my channel. Up here at the top, they've got a color coordinated branding patch, which I don't hate it. Now, hidden behind this hidden behind this Velcro patch is a pocket. There's a zipper right here, and you can see that you can get your stuff in there. But right away, I sort of see that this is a rain gutter area, and water is going to flow into this area. It's not an AquaGuard zipper right here, and so I worry about, you know, if you're out in the rain, I worry about water collecting in this little flap right here and just soaking in to that area. So I wouldn't put anything in there that you don't want to get wet. If it were me, I would consider moving the access to this area like over to the side. Like, what if you put it like a vertical zip right here and you could access it? Or you did it on both sides. Keep the ambidextrous thing going. You got a zipper on both sides. But I can kind of see why they wanted to keep this area, because they're kind of showing you this is their, like, where you got stuff connected on here. So I don't think they wanted that stuff to be in the way. I think this was just the compromise situation that they came up with. This pocket doesn't have a whole lot of depth, but it's not nothing either. I just got a little field notes notebook in there, and this is the the extra stabilizer strap, so that you can hook the stabilizer strap to the other, you know, to the other one you're not using, and then to the side of here, and it gives you a wraparound to keep that sling kind of right where you want it, which it's a useful feature. I don't use it all that much, but if you're out hiking around, climbing over sticks and rocks and climbing through streams and whatnot, trying to catch a big old trout, then I can see that being useful. Above that area, there is a pretty spacious, like, admin style pocket. This is where I actually have a lot of stuff in here, but there's a bright, let's look at that. Let's look at that yellow interior. Nice. You can see your stuff. Thank you, Mountainsmith. There's a subtle pattern on this yellow as well. It's like a topography map kind of on there. So just a nice little touch. I like the black. I like the black border on here. It's got some of that depth right here. So, like, I got some sunglasses and a little pouch with some stuff in there, and that fits in there that fits right there pretty well. There's a zipper. It's kind of a little difficult to see. There's a zipper pocket right there, just at the same level as this fold over. So having a little bit of trouble showing to you. There's a zipper there. That one is a little hard to access if you've got stuff in here. So I put things in there that I don't need to access very much. That's where I just keep my little, this is my custom little ready kit full of things I might need but don't need very often, like a little medicine kit, like Band-Aids, Aleve, cough drops, some mouthwash even. So that was all I keep in there. Above that is another slip pocket here, and it has a little bit of depth to it, large enough depth. I got like a little battery powered fan. In fact, it's getting a little hot in here. Let me cool off a little bit. Oh, that's nice. Like I'm a total diva. And batteries for my action camera. So that's just kind of in that upper one. And then up here are two small pockets, AirPods in one of them. Didn't have anything in that one. So that is actually, I really love this pocket. I think this whole storage area right here is pretty great. And it's larger than most slings, to be honest. There's a lot of storage in there. All this stuff, we're not even to the main compartment yet, and we've got all this stuff already. So that's that pocket. I wish there was a mesh pocket right up here. That'd be a nice addition. Okay, back to the ambidextrous feeling of this bag. It's got a zipper on this side and a zipper on this side. They both go to the same pocket, same area. So I got a lot of stuff crammed in there. Let's open one side of it and take a look. Got an umbrella, some bug spray, an extra t-shirt, my selfie stick for my action camera. This is the Alonzi one. And I got my iPad in here. There is no iPad pocket in there, which I think would be nice if they put an iPad pocket in there. Well, I can see how the ambidextrous component of it would be a little tricky to have it, but maybe they could have two layers where you could get it in either side, whichever one you wanted. But anyway, that's the opening. We can open this side, and you can see you have access to that large area on either side. It also doesn't really have like a hydration storage port, pocket, whatever, which might be a nice addition. You could do an iPad and or a tablet and or a hydration bladder. I think it'd be something they could add anyway. On the top up here is another little hook and loop section that I just don't know what someone would do with that. Maybe it's another spot for some fishing stuff, but it might be an interesting spot to put a patch, I guess, but I don't really know the purpose of that Velcro, that sort of hook and loop section there. On the back, let's look at the back. This back padding, it's a large air mesh area. I mean, it probably does a tiny bit to help keep your back cool, but it's hard to tell when you're out hiking around and it's sweating like I was with this. It's probably helping, but I don't know how much. Let's nitpick a little. This little flap, which is useful for when you're hooking up the stabilizer strap. It kind of pokes me on my neck. I would prefer that not to poke me in my neck. I don't know really what the solution is, but I don't want to cut it off either. So I don't know, but it rubs on the neck a little bit. If I was actually using this as a fisherman, I would probably appreciate at least one waterproof pocket on here for my phone and wallet and key fob. But as a daily carry, I'm okay with the lack of AquaGuard zippers. But I definitely do hope there's some DWR coating on here, and I'm pretty sure there is. It feels like there is when I feel the inside of this material. It feels like there is, but it's just not mentioned in the marketing materials. And I didn't think to ask them about it before making this video. But it'd be expected that there's some waterproofing applied to this Cordura. This, like I said, this front pocket right here is likely going to suffer from extra water intrusion if you get caught in the rain due to the way it's designed. Just water's going to run down there and sit right in that folder. So I'd prefer a different zipper solution here. Maybe an AquaGuard zipper is enough, or maybe reposition the zipper. And like I said, a mesh pocket up here on this flap would be a nice to have. Overall, this is slightly more bag than I need from a volume perspective, but I love the feature set. I think it looks good, it's comfortable, and the layout, it leaves very little to complain about. So it's just a great sling that I'm enjoying using, and I can see having a spot in my rotation for this one, especially if I'm doing some outdoorsy stuff where I want a little bit more space. 12 liters plus exterior water bottle pocket. Check the link in the description. That's it for this. I'll catch you guys on the next one.